Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Starting off the day super strong. We got an $8 for 4.3 miles order from McDonald's. Not much better of a way to start it. If I was to decline now though, that's 0.3 miles too much. But you know what? That doesn't really apply to me because I live really far away from the city. So pretty much anything, especially if I'm getting it in my house, it's going to be pretty good. And we have a problem again. There is a chicken walking up to my car, and the chicken is supposed to be in the chicken coop. I don't know how they keep escaping. Haven't fixed the problem since yesterday, so be right back. All right, got that taken care of. I gotta get the chicken's food today. They run out of food so damn fast. It's because they just eat all day long. So it's like, however much food I put in their chicken coop is how much food they're going to eat that day. So maybe they need to go on a diet or something. I don't know. But today, start off the day with some coffee. I think I missed the coffee in that shot, but yeah, so I am, for those of you who are interested in the weight stuff and fitness stuff, I woke up at 161 pounds today. So basically, we've been losing about 1 pound every single day, which is pretty standard. If you plan to lose more than a pound a day, I don't even think you can actually lose a pound a day. I think most of it was just like me restricting my diet, and this lighting is absolutely horrible. Anyways, and today I basically put barely any almond milk in there, so I think we're under 25 calories, and it's going to continue my fast. But anyways, be right back. We're about to pick up McDonald's order. I'm a little bit late because that chicken took a little bit too long to put away. I forgot that I had a business call right now. It's probably going to take about 30 minutes, so by the time you guys see me again, this McDonald's order should be done. Be right back. Alright, just got off the phone call. That was a 30-minute phone call. Was talking to this guy, Sean, about he's starting a multi-app app, basically, to help people make it more convenient to do multi-apping. Personally, I don't really do multi-apping because I'm on Postmates and DoorDash is so much better than Postmates, so I'm not gonna lie, I treat Postmates like absolute garbage. If I get an order on DoorDash while I'm doing Postmates, that Postmates order can F off because I'm taking that DoorDash order, you know? Unless it's completely on the way. As horrible as that sounds, but Postmates they're just horrible quality. And it sucks when Postmates really capitalized on the market right up front. Being that, like, when someone says, like, they want to deliver food, they say, oh, I want to Postmates it, you know? And Postmate, and they're usually doing DoorDash or something, you know? Like, they really capitalize that on, like, the Q-tip or, like, the Razor scooter or something like that, you know? Like, they're the brand that everyone focused on and knew about, and then they just blew it. They had the ball, and they completely dropped it based on, like, providing shitty quality to people who are delivery driving for them. So that's on them, though, you know? That's why you always got to put quality before quantity, and I feel like they had that completely backwards the way they approached it. Anyway, so today's topic, I wanted to talk about a horrible delivery driver, like worst driver that has ever been hired by DoorDash or by Uber Eats. So this is my first time. I'm just going to talk about my first time ever ordering from Uber Eats. So I ordered from Uber Eats to my office building. I was working at an office at the time. This is probably about 4 years ago or so. And I put the office number, like the address, all that, yada, yada. I ordered Panda Express. Says, like, let's say her name is, like, Tanya or something. Tanya's got your delivery. She's on the way. Blah, blah, blah. You know? So I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, man, like, Panda Express is going to taste so good. And then it says your driver's arrived. And then I'm like watching her, and I'm like, oh, why is she driving around the building? So instead of parking, she drives around the building. And then it says your order was unable to be dropped off. And I'm like, what the hell? She didn't even, like, park. I watched her literally drive in a circle around the building. So I, like, of course, reported to Uber Eats, and I tell Uber Eats, I'm like, yo, I want my money back. She didn't even, like, come and knock on the door or anything. Like, what? It wasn't even, like, a difficult building to find. It was pretty damn simple. So day number 2, Uber Eats gives me a gift card. Like, basically they credit this. So I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna order the exact same thing from Panda Express. And it's the next day. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get a different driver. I literally see the exact same driver. I'm like, oh, hell no, it's Tanya again. Sorry if your name's Tanya. Her name wasn't Tanya. I can't remember what it was. It was like 4 years ago. Anyways, so Tanya's here again, and I'm like, okay, this time I'm going downstairs. I'm gonna meet this person in the parking lot. I like pull up. I'm like, this girl better not try to drive around the building again. I watch her pull in. She pulls in super fast to the parking lot. Literally, I'm like waving at her like, hey, like, I know, like, I watched her on the map, like, pull all the way up to the building. And wait, we got an order real quick. Guess we don't have an order. She pulls in, and I'm filming her on my cell phone because I'm like, she better not try to pull this again. She looks right at me, turns right, and goes around the building. And I'm like, how did she not see me standing here waving? Okay, she drives around the building. I don't know what she did. She was in the back of the building for like 2 minutes. I guess she said I arrived or something. And then it said, I get a notification that says on my phone while I'm waiting for her to come back around the other side of the building, it says, your order could not be delivered. And this girl like goes around the building super fast, like basically trying to like just escape with, I don't know if she was obsessed with Panda Express or something, but I like jump in front of her car like an idiot. She almost hits me, and I'm like, yo, you have my food. What are you doing? Like, she never even tried, and she was like, she like basically tossed it out the window at me. And I was like, okay, like, I got this whole thing documented on phone. I'm sending it to Uber Eats. So that was like, that was my first experience with Uber Eats. Obviously, I never ordered from Uber Eats again. I went with Postmates a couple times, had horrible experiences on Postmates. Let's just talk about this real quick one time. I order on Postmates for an entire cast of people. Like, we're doing a circus show in California, and I order Subway. Every single sandwich I order, I'm like telling them, I'm like, yo, don't worry, I got you guys. I'll like put it all in one order. Everything's like customized and everything, like specific sandwiches. I get the sandwiches later, and everything is completely plain. Like, literally all just standard sandwiches. They didn't apply any of the information correct. I'm not sure if the driver was the one who had to do it, because for me in Las Vegas, Subway got the order, they made it all themselves. I don't know if like in California it was like up to the driver or up to the Postmates person, but it was a horrible experience, and Postmates didn't want to give me my money back. I had to go back and forth with them over and over and over, and they're like, okay, we'll credit you with 25% back. I'm like, no, like, dude, I ordered veggie sandwiches and I got a turkey sandwich, and they like, Postmates was just so damn hard to deal with that I was like, all right, that is the last time I ever order from Postmates. So I've only ordered from DoorDash since then, and there's a few times where like you order takeaway from like Chili's or something, and it automatically goes through Grubhub. So I've done that a few times where I had to get like Grubhub, but I've actually never like downloaded the Grubhub app. I've only done DoorDash, and DoorDash has been significantly the best platform to order from and to drive for. So that is my horrible driver experience story for you guys. Comment down below if you guys have had any bad experiences ordering DoorDash or ordering Uber Eats or Grubhub or whatever. Anyways, be right back. We're waiting in the parking lot for an order. Hopefully we get at least one more so I can document it for you guys. Also, real quick backstory, I just have to throw this out there. When I was ordering Uber Eats, that Panda Express story, this is before I had ever done a single delivery. So this is like 4 or so years ago. It was back in like middle of 2017. No, October 2017, before I had even drove. I started shortly after this. But yeah, so I had no idea what the platform was about or how it worked or any of that stuff. So I was totally new. First time ever ordering, because I always thought, I was like, I'm not going to order and have someone else deliver my food. Like, that's kind of sketchy, you know? So I would always go get my own food. But then my coworker was like, yeah, I just order Uber Eats every day. I'm like, damn, so you don't even have to leave the office? Okay, maybe I'll try that. Yo, I used to do this all the time, but I can't. I got a McDonald's order. I'm parked at McDonald's right now. Like, but it's from a different McDonald's order, and it's $6.50 for 6.5 miles, so I'm not gonna do it. Back in the day, when McDonald's used to have to order the food for them, I don't know if it was on DoorDash too, but on Postmates, I would just go to whatever McDonald's was closest to me, and that was never a problem. I would just order McDonald's, whichever, like, because a lot of times I would get an order, I'd be like, McDonald's, but it was like one that was really far away, and I was in front of a McDonald's, and I was like, well, why don't I just order it from here? But unfortunately, we don't order anymore on McDonald's, so I can't do that. But you know what's really annoying is one of my roommates pays me in cash for rent every single month. So annoying, because I have to go deposit this. I almost forgot that I have a wallet full of cash right now, which is kind of sketchy to be driving around and walking around with a wallet full of $600, you know? So be right back, gotta go deposit this. Real quick update, that McDonald's, it's like in the very bottom corner of the dashing area. There's only the McDonald's and like one other place called Mama Bird, and then like Roberto's that you can get orders from in this area. So it's definitely not the best area to be waiting for an order. And I thought I would get lucky because that McDonald's order came in hot as soon as I logged in. We've been sitting there for about 20 minutes, got nothing so far, and it is prime time lunchtime. So that means we're gonna drive over back towards the outlet mall. Actually, I need to go buy chicken food. So the chicken food is about probably a mile west of the outlet mall. So either way, we're driving north up to that area right now. And like I've said, if you guys are new, like, you gotta drive to like any kind of mall or place where there's gonna be a lot of restaurants in one small area, because whoever is the closest is almost always gonna get the order. Now, someone tried to debunk that and say like whoever has the highest acceptance rate the other day. I don't agree with that. DoorDash is always gonna go with whoever's most convenient to the order. Anyways, this lighting is horrible and I gotta get my lens fixed. Jesus. Oh, would you look at that? There we go. Got an order. Delivers to a, look, you can zoom in. That's to a house. You can kind of tell, because you can tell when something is delivering to a house when it's on like a side street and not like a main street. And that is, what, I don't know, $6 for like 2 miles or so. Either way, I was about to pass this McDonald's anyway, so we're gonna drive over to it real quick, grab this order, make an extra $6 on the way to the chicken store, I mean the country store, and yeah, be right back. Just got the order. That was super convenient. Literally just drive through the drive-through, duh. Of course I drove through the drive-through. And then they handed me a bag and it was full of drinks. And I'm like, man, what's going on inside of that bag? It feels like if I turn a little bit too hard, it's gonna just tip over, and then we got drinks everywhere. McDonald's is the only place that puts all of the drinks in a bag, which I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just a little like, what's really going on in that bag? Because kind of seems a little sketchy to have a bunch of drinks in a bag where you can't see them. But at the same time, it's better than those crappy cardboard cup holders, because those crappy cardboard cup holders are so annoying. Anyways, all right, there's a cop definitely looking at me for a second. Hopefully they don't follow me, but I don't know. Is it illegal to drive and talk to a camera at the same time? I don't think so. I'm not like doing anything dangerous, am I? All right, we pulling up to the customer's place. It says, do not ring the doorbell. Gotta remember that. It says, they just put their baby to sleep. Please do not ring doorbell. Not gonna ring the doorbell, but I will knock. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, got another order. It's $4, or 4 miles, 4.7 miles for $7. Just goes the opposite direction that I want to go, so I'm not gonna take it. It's almost good though, but yeah, I try to not go too far east, because then I gotta drive all the way back west to go home. And yeah, you always got to think about like the dead miles that you're putting on. Like if you are driving too far away from your house, all those miles that you are away from your house, you gotta drive back. And like, here's another one. This one is I'll probably actually take this one. It's 5 miles for $8. And oof, this one's close. Check that out. Let's see. I'm gonna take it, because although I want to go get the chicken food right now, it is prime time on lunchtime, which means we're gonna make the most amount of money right now. And by the time it hits 1 o'clock, the amount of money that we can make is gonna severely go down because, that bugs me when people do that. So just backstory real quick. This guy behind me pulled out literally exactly behind me, and I'm going straight to the left lane, and they try to like go around you and get in front of you. And it's like, bro, no. If you're behind me, I ain't gonna let you just freaking go around me and act like a douchebag and drive around me and pass me, you know? Like, people have such little patience. I feel like I'm the most patient driver in the world because I'm like, I ain't got anywhere to go. I'm just delivering DoorDash, you know? And some people are like, man, they just got to get to the next place super fast. And driving is the most dangerous thing that most people do on a daily basis. I would say driving is significantly more dangerous than like worrying about COVID, but that's just my opinion. Like, more people have to die from like driving on a daily basis, I would say, but maybe I'm wrong. It's just so dangerous. Oh, they want to add on $2.25 for 2 more miles. You can fuck right off. Sorry guys. Forget that I'm trying to not cuss, but it's really hard for me to not cuss. I personally, no offense to the people that think cussing is bad, this is just my opinion, but when you're I don't think that there should be bad words. I think that all of the bad words should be fine, you know? Like, what's the point of a bad word? Who determined that these words are bad words? Like, what's wrong? I don't know. I'm just not a very old traditional person. So if I'm mad or something, I'm gonna describe something $5 for 580 extra yards. All right, we're taking that one. So we got a double order now from Orizabas. It's only an extra 500 yards, which probably means it's to the exact same complex or something. As I was saying, I don't think bad words should really exist, to be honest. Like, you're just explaining your like thoughts through sounds that we're making through our voice. Why do some sounds have to be bad? I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think bad words are a little silly, and I'm also someone who does not get offended by anything. Like, if I still read the YouTube comments, and half of those things are they're messed up, you know? They're messed up, guys. Those who are watching and decide to leave rude comments, you know who you are. It's messed up. Someone told me that my tone of voice was the most annoying thing they heard the other day. Thanks for that one, dude. I know you watch the channel. Bam! Orizabas, gyros, or gyros, or euros, or I don't know. How do you say Gyros? I know it's like a Greek thing, but literally both in the exact same parking lot. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit too lazy to walk that, so I'm going to probably park my car and drive. Now that I say that, I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna park right in the middle of both those restaurants and walk to both of them and pick them up. Because who doesn't need those extra steps? Well, you know what? I actually probably don't need those extra steps, to be honest. I'm borderline overusing my body. Like, my body freaking hurts, and I am injured still. It's been 3 days with this, like, pinched nerve in my back. And it still hurts. Pinched nerves are one of those things where you can do decompressions, and trust me, I do. I sit in my massage chair, like, for like an hour every day, and it still hurts. Like, you cannot rush the recovery of a pinched nerve. Trust me, I deal with pinched nerves all the damn time, and it's the one thing, and I'm like, why don't I warm up enough? Like, I don't know. For those of you who are new, I do acrobatics for a living, and a lot of times I don't warm up well enough, and I like land on the trampoline wrong, and bam, next thing you know, your back's got a pinched nerve and you can't walk right for the next 2 weeks. So, alright, I'm actually going to be lazy. I parked right in front of Orizabas, and I'll be right back. Yeah, now I realized what this 520 yards was. This order literally delivers to the exact same parking lot. Oh, there's a car there. You can't see. It's that building right over there. They are literally asking me to deliver across the parking lot. Jesus. People are so lazy, but whatever. I'll take the freaking $5. That's crazy to me. I could not imagine delivering or like getting food delivered across a parking lot, but also that's why I keep like a one wheel and a scooter in my car, because like I'll just scooter across the parking lot real quick to get my stuff, you know? I always have that like manual wheel transportation ready to go, which is, I don't know. I'm sure most people don't have a scooter or like 20 years of like extreme sports background to where they can just like ride a scooter across the parking lot, no big deal, with their eyes closed, but I do, so that's why I always just keep my scooter with me and the one wheel as well. If you guys don't know what a one wheel is, it's basically an electric skateboard. And yeah, basically, all right, we're literally pulling up to the building right now. I thought I was lazy, not wanting to walk. This person's late. Okay, wait, I guess I'm technically lazier than them because their building is further away. So be right back. I think they're actually standing outside the building. I take everything I said back. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not. But damn, that girl was hot. It's like a performance car place. So there's all kinds of like aftermarket parts and stuff. And damn, that was definitely the most attractive customer that I have ever delivered to. That's for sure. Anyways, I love being single. Not really. Maybe. I don't know. It has its ups and downs and stuff. I can say things like, damn, that girl was hot, and not get yelled at by my girlfriend later because I don't have one. All right. Jokes aside. On to the next order, which is actually about, I think it's like, what? It looks like about 3 miles north. It's just actually one busy street up, so no big deal. All right. I will be right back because this lighting sucks. Alright, that was convenient. Exactly on the corner of a busy street. Just walked right on up, dropped it off. Making some decent money on today's vlog, actually. We're over like $27, and now we got another order, and it's $8.75 for 6 miles, but it delivers right next to the chicken place. So we're taking it. And then we gotta go left right here. Going left. All right, so I don't know how long this video is going to be. I feel like it's already pretty long, but maybe it's not. I don't know, because it doesn't tell me how long I filmed for each vlog. So we are picking up from, the only thing is I hate going to places that I've never heard of, because who knows if it's going to be convenient or not. It says it's ready in 4 minutes though. So it's from Daisho Sushi, Daisho. Oh, by the way, how do you say it? Gyro, or gyro? It's one of those things, the Greek place. I never eat Greek food. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not a fan of it. I just don't really like it. I've had it like 2 times before, and both times I'm like, I don't really like it too much. But I'm also a pretty basic person when it comes to like food. I love Chipotle. Chipotle is my favorite. Although I am cutting out sodium from my diet, so no more Chipotle because they salt the crap out of their food. Right. Just dropped off the order. Super good order. They tipped me an extra $6 on top of that. So now for the day, we're up to $40, and we've only been dashing for about an hour so far. So $40 hour, cannot complain about that one. And actually, it's been super convenient because we basically were going to the chicken store. We just kind of went around Vegas to the chicken store. But in that process, we made $40. And this is why I'm so big on convenient dashing. Like, it does not matter how far the order is. It's about how convenient it is for you. And you really got to take in that post-tip rate stuff. Because that last order from the sushi place, like, anything that has sushi at the end of it, you can almost guarantee that you're going to get a post-tip after. So that's why I took the order, and I'm so glad that I did, because it was borderline something that I wasn't going to take, but they tipped me an extra $6, so that order ended up paying me like $14, and now we're at $40 for the dash since we started. So anyways, we are pulling up to the country store right now, gonna buy some chicken food. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't yet, please consider checking out my footwear company at offaccessacrobatics.com. Use discount code offaccesstanner for 30% off, and we'll save you some money. Also, please consider smashing the like button. Just get that nice. Also, subscribe and hit that notification bell wherever it is below here. All right. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.